Previously on Rolling to Survive. The two Desus finally found a way for the Altum to escape the chamber it was trapped in. They blew up a little wall and opened a passage for the Altum to leave the cave. Finally, they are back on course, going deeper still.
Hey, Theodora.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Glad we got back safely.
I know there's been a lot. Just try to relax. Hey, Miss Witbey.
Yes?
How you taking the news?
Honestly, you see, the thing is,
It's okay. I know you two were close.
I don't care.
Sir, I'm sorry to report, but my blueprints, I left them down at my station, and I went to take a dumpy, but I accidentally took it right after Miss Whitby, and I passed out for 3 hours. I passed out for 3 hours because I went after Miss Whitby, and now
Carter.
when I went back, there's nothing. My blueprints were gone.
Shut up, Carter.
Yes. Yes. Yes, you called? You ready?
Weren't you supposed to be taking care of this sector?
I am.
Why did he lose his blueprints?
I don't know.
You gotta keep account of every blueprint we have here. Those are important.
I mean, I told them to keep account of
Once again, you're messing everything up. I'll leave you for 1 second and give you a charge of one district and you ruin it.
Hey, she's not that bad. She when we were fighting the ghost fish pirates that got nuked by that captain that I hate, she handled herself pretty well with a knife. Where did you get that knife?
It's a family heirloom. You know, got it when I was younger.
Knife? Give it to me.
What? I'm sorry, sir, but I can't.
I don't think you're supposed to be trusted with tools right now.
I mean, I don't think it's any harm to anyone. She did hand it. She got a lot of ghost fire. How many did you get? 5? I wasn't counting. But
I don't need you to lecture me on my apprentice.
But, sir, I swear
I said what I said. Give me the knife.
I can't let you have it.
I think somebody's getting a little power hungry because his friend died while he watched. But you didn't hear that from me.
A little radio transmission comes from the engine room.
Sir, you're gonna want to come down and see this, sir.
The engineer drags his apprentice down below into the engine room, where there awaits the engineer who was radioing in the call for help. Sir, here, you have to look over here. There he is. You see there lying on the ground a man, one of the short triplets, one of the Oompa Loompas, who had wife problems, dead on the floor, his throat slit, and blood pooling by his body.
They all had wife problems.
That's your reaction?
One of the engineers goes and grabs his hand and cries by his side.
Well, I was supposed to be his best man at his 16th wedding.
Oh my God, how did this happen? When did this happen?
Who was the last person who saw him?
I don't know, sir. I don't remember, actually. He's so short, we rarely even see him. Aside from, like, his little pattering feet.
You're all short.
So...
They're all short. He's just one tall.
Yeah, this is one tall guy. Now he's in the freaking engine room. I mean, in the engine. Inside of it. You look at his throat a little closer. And you see that it looked like it was slit by something very sharp.
Yes, that's what a knife is.
The engineer looks suspiciously at his apprentice.
What?
Don't you have a knife?
I mean, yeah.
Let me see it.
But here, this is what it looks like.
Suspicious.
What? What do you mean?
Where were you?
I was with you, and then I was also with Friedrich.
What time were you with Friedrich?
I don't know. I don't know the concept of time. I just was with him, you know, and Miss Witbey. You know,
Let's head back to the main room.
Okay.
Someone cover this up.
What's going on?
Nothing yet. Carter, can I talk to you?
Sure.
Do you think it would be smart to tell him?
I mean, probably. There's a murderer on the ship. They
Oh,
deserve to know.
we lost an inventor. Now we lost another person.
Well, they shouldn't just live in ignorance. They could even be next. We don't even know.
That is true, but if if the murderer is in this room, they suspect.
But at least we'll keep people on guard so that they won't be alone. I think we should.
All right. There's been a murder.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me?
We headed to
Brother?
we went into the engineer room, and one of the engineers was slaughtered.
Yeah.
That's a pretty gruesome... How did he die? How did the man die?
Cut to the throat. Knife wound.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Good heavens.
So there's a murderer on this ship.
Yeah.
Fun!
I wouldn't call it fun. More like scary.
This is
dangerous,
serious.
Well, you don't have a daring sense of adventure.
I have a good sense of wanting to live.
I have a good sense of where is this conversation going.
Do you know, like, the time frame of when it would have happened?
It must have happened overnight.
Overnight?
So what you're saying is, none of us can trust each other, and we should all create unnecessary tension and lock ourselves off from one another.
I think that's exactly what he's saying.
I think that's exactly what he is saying too.
We can't. None of us are leaving this room.
I leave the room.
There's also other people on the ship that could be murderers. Besides
Yes, but
us.
they don't matter.
Yeah.
The plot.
Hold on 1 second.
Remember when we were going down into the ocean and then the radio, the convict, my point is that the convict could be the evil man who killed the engineer, okay? I'm sorry, I got too excited.
That's true.
Wait, who told us about the murder?
You.
No, me.
Like the engineer.
Oh.
The engineers. The one that talks like this.
What's his name?
Pingleball.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Well, I think we need to figure out exactly when the murder took place and then alibis for each of us so that we know who's more suspicious than, you know.
Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah.
Right, can I bring up an idea?
Sure.
I think if we move from this point out, I don't trust Theodora, but I trust the idea that it could be one of us. But, where am I going with this? I think we should have a buddy system, just in case one of us gets stabbed, so that they don't stab us over and over again, and we die.
That's smart. Unless one of us is the murderer and we stab the other person.
That was the caveat.
Know who murdered the person.
But then someone
That's
will die.
true. That's true. You're right.
Oh, wait,
you're right.
also, we don't have enough people to do the buddy system because one of us will be alone.
Only
Or
there's
a trio.
Mm.
I don't need anyone. I can hold my own.
Okay,
I go
I'm
with Miss
totally fine
Whitby?
with that. Go with Miss Witbey, I do not care. I will go with Lilith and the engineer.
Perfect.
We will determine the exact cause of death and meet at 6:45 p.m. I don't know what time it is.
It
We
is
should also
right
try to
now.
find a
Right
murder.
now, it is 9 o'clock
A.M. P.M.
a.m.
in real life.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah.
Elias, think.
Are you stupid?
Okay, we all exit. Wait, the three of us exit the room.
If you have any questions about time, just ask me because I have the timesheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Miss
Including
Whitby, why don't we
whenever
go
happened.
investigate?
Hey, Santi, before
Try and find some witnesses.
Just
Oh,
so
wait,
you
are
guys
we
know, just so
going?
you guys know,
Um,
the murder was reported at 8:45, and it is 9 o'clock right now.
All right, guys. Me, Lilith, and Friedrich.
Did you forget my name? Oh.
No, it's just hate being in a room with you. We're gonna go check out the body.
The feelings are mutual.
We're gonna go check the body out and talk to the engineers.
Okay.
Okay. Me and
do
Miss
you
Whitby are gonna look for clues.
Meet you in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
Auf Wiedersehen.
We could go look around the body, perhaps.
Yeah, how come we can't? They already
That's
saw
what we
it.
were doing.
No,
That's
but
what
they're
we were
already
doing.
going,
It's the
so we need
engineer
to
room.
split, like, you
Look
guys
at the
need to-
captain. Go to the captain.
Oh yeah.
That is my recommendation.
Let's
Yeah,
go
we could talk
ask
about-
the captain.
Oh, yeah, what he was doing last night.
Okay, you guys go to the captain.
That was totally my idea.
Let's go find him.
Okay, you see the captain, rolling an empty bottle around his desk, and he looks at you. He's like, "What are you doing here?"
Not sure if you were aware, but there was a murder reported this morning. Yes.
Theodora, can I talk to you for a second?
Yes.
I don't think we should mention the murder.
Oh, why?
Just ask him where he was. last
Oh,
night and
you're
this morning.
right. All right. You're right. Do you want to ask him?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Excuse me, Mr. Captain, sir.
Yeah.
May I inquire? You see, I was looking for you last night and this morning, but I didn't know where you were.
Oh, this morning?
Yes.
So, why do you want to know this?
Because I wanted to ask you a question.
Well, this morning I ran out of booze and I woke up from my regularly scheduled nap, obviously, which I I'm always busy, so I have to take little naps here and then. I woke up to one of the engineers reporting a leak in the morning, and then I assigned him to fix it, and that was it. And I kept working here.
So you didn't leave the room at all?
Not really. Until right now, I might leave right now. My bottle's finally empty.
Oh, okay. Well, who's this engineer that came to you?
I don't know. It's probably over there. That's in that sheet. That's where I record all the assignments I give.
Oh,
Get the sheets.
I take the
Can
sheets.
Anyway, I just wanted to ask.
What are you doing with that?
I step in front. I just wanted to ask. Are we having a Taco Tuesday night?
No, we stopped having that since you clogged every single toilet. Shit. Please, Miss Whitby.
I was just curious. Have a good day now.
Shut the door on the way out, please.
Aye.
I have important captain business too. Could you also bring me some booze? I mean, a refreshment, please.
We'll send someone to do that.
Okay, you guys
Don't
exit
send
it,
anyone.
and you forget to close the door, and the guy and the captain's like, "He said shut the door!" So you shut the door. Okay, you guys have the sign-out
What?
sheet.
Okay, what do they say?
Okay, on the sign-out sheet, yes, this morning it said, with a crappily scribbled 7 a.m., it says a guy named Flompump was assigned to fix a leak in the engine room.
I think we should investigate this. Flompy.
Flop, blop.
Mhm.
Flop,
He might be a
blop.
witness or
Flop,
the
blop.
murderer. Flomp.
Flop, blomp. You're disrespecting.
Yeah, let's go
You know what I'm
find this
saying?
flump guy.
Let's go fam. Blomp blomp.
Off we go.
So the second team of investigators goes down to the engine room to find that some of the engineers are already carrying his body towards the engine to use as fuel.
I stopped one of the.
Whoa, guys, wait. We need the
We have
body.
we have an incredibly strange way of replenishing the fuel system.
So they can be one with the ship.
Yes.
I do not want to be found with this vessel.
This is the proper burial at sea, since we can't actually go outside very easily.
It's a beautiful ritual.
Yes.
You engineers are very
Don't burn
strange.
that. We need to look at it, please.
Fine.
Also,
They
can I
let
ask
go of
one
it
of the?
and- They let go of it and drop it. It flops on the ground.
If I may inquire upon, what was the name of this man who was killed?
I don't know. Jimberdome, do you know?
Yeah, it was a, I believe his name was Flop Lump.
Ah, Blim Blam, I see. Very interesting.
Bomb bomb.
Wait, did you move his body?
They just threw his body on the
We were
ground.
throwing it. We were gonna throw it at the engine.
Oh, Hugo,
we
you
need you
need to
guys to
control
move
your
the
little
body
midgets
back.
more.
Move it
Sorry.
back, but that's moving it further from the engine room.
Yeah. Maybe we just shouldn't touch it. Just leave it how
You
it
know what?
is.
You know what? Screw it. We're moving it back. Come on. One of them.
Wait.
One of them throws him over his shoulder. It just carries him and then flops him right back where he used to be.
Careful with the body.
This body isn't good evidence anymore.
At
That's
least you know
great.
where
So
it was.
We
Yeah.
vaguely have an idea. I mean, we could have figured that out with the pool of blood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what do you guys do now?
We interview some of Bam Bam's closest friends to see if
Okay.
he had any enemies.
All right.
So, Sassafras, you were very close to Flip Flop, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Do you think he had any enemies?
No, he was pretty well liked down here. If anything, he had so many friends, you know.
Okay, but what about not down here? Just with the rest of the ship?
Well, I don't think. Well, he's very reserved. He usually just hangs by himself. No, no one really hates on him because he just keeps himself. You know, and whenever he does speak, he speaks about his wife problems, and you know.
All right, I think we need a second opinion.
Yeah. Can we talk to a random engineer on the...
I couldn't think of any names.
You know,
Wait,
We don't
can I
need-
ask another
Just
one?
a
Can I
random-
ask?
sure.
Yeah, Brad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm interviewing one at the same time. Hello, what is your name?
Click clap.
No,
Yes.
no,
Goop.
Ben. I
Oh.
know from experience that you should not talk to yourself. It just leads to awkwardness.
Okay.
I'll just do that. Try to do the same voice you did.
Okay. Hello, what is your name?
Flingato.
Hugo, did you just like come up with the names? Did you just think hey, whatever.
Fligado. My name is Fligado.
Fligado?
Fligado.
Where was Flip Flop seen last?
Oh,
Well, I mean, I can tell, but like,
Huh?
I can tell like where he died, but where did you see him go?
I think the last time anyone else saw him is I think he was going up to report a leak to the captain, I think. Yes, I think that was happening.
So
The
did anyone
captain.
do anything about the leak, or did?
Well, he was gonna report it. I assume he was the one trying to fix it.
So you didn't see him fix it?
Well,
Where's this leak?
I believe it was over there.
You see on the why also you see on the inner one of the walls of the Alton. You see a little like sealed with like soldering tools. A little hole that used to be there. Now it's sealed.
I guess he
It
did
used to be a
fix the leak.
It was fixed.
So he fixed the leak. So this.
However, you know something strange. You notice a little weird stench when you're near it. So you guys also go check it. There's nothing other than the smell. Nothing seems amiss. The welding was done well. It looks like Flop Blomp was a good worker. He fixed the leak pretty easily.
Is there another leak?
Nope.
Can I ask one of the engineers something?
Sure.
Okay, hello, engineer. What is your name?
My name is Tingle Bingle.
Okay, would you mind never speaking again?
Yes.
Also,
Oh.
do you know if there's a room behind where Mabam Bam welded the leak?
No, there's no room there. That's the outside. That's where there was water coming in.
Okay, so you're useless.
I gave you the
can I
information you asked.
Okay, Shorty, don't get twisted with me. And I put my little hand on his head as he's like rubbing up and like throwing his fists.
Is there anyone else on the ship that knows how to do any engineering work besides like the engineers?
You're surrounded
It
by
seems
them.
like everyone but you.
So if
died.
everyone knows how to do engineering but me, which means that I couldn't have done this.
You
Could
couldn't
it
have
be
fixed the
that
leak.
someone could it be that someone killed Blam Blam and fixed the leak? So it looked like, he did it before he died.
Ooh,
It seems unlikely, but
Does seem
this
unlikely.
is
I don't know where else to go.
You can look at the puddle of blood.
What about it?
as in where it's going, or
Well,
where
if
it
the puddle,
originated
if the
from?
puddle is like washed away a little bit, then you know that he was killed and then the thing was fixed. But if it was fixed, then the puddle would stay the same.
I like my idea better.
Well,
Your idea was trash, and
Yo, garbage.
I like how Shayla's idea was where we're supposed to go, but just
yeah.
let's just check the puddle of blood.
I second that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys go see the puddle of blood, and you see a few footsteps which were not there when you found the body first. They're very clearly from the people that tried to move the body. But it looks pretty circular. It doesn't look like it was washed away by anything.
So does that mean he did weld the hole?
Yeah.
So we're back to square one, yay!
Meanwhile, Miss Witbey and Theodora Bravard are exploring the ship, trying to look for them. On their way to the cafeteria where a lot of the engineers go to relax, to ask around some questions. However, while they're walking through a corridor, they hear a strange noise behind them. They turn around but see nothing. Maybe a weird little ship noise, I don't know. But then you see a shadow pass by you.
What was that?
Hello?
You hear no response.
Blub blub? Blub blub, is that
maybe-
you?
Maybe we shouldn't provoke it, or maybe we should just
You notice you notice a foul smell, and obviously Theodora Bravard immediately blames.
That was not me. That was not I haven't had a taco since last Taco Tuesday.
Should we go look at it?
You can.
We should have brought. Do you have any weapons or something? I mean, this was kind of a bad move.
I have my credit card. It's pretty
You
sharp.
have a credit card?
Okay, well, that's reassuring.
I don't think credit
Well,
cards
my
were
money,
invented
I
at
can give
this
him.
point.
I can give some paper cuts.
Oh, well, I guess that'll work. I have a pen.
At that moment, you hear a sound coming towards you of something unseen, and you hear it behind you, and then you hear it in front of you, and as soon as it gets close to you, you notice someone walks into the corridor, and the sound leaves. Like you can hear it getting further away.
What was that?
That was spoopy.
Oh, hello, Miss Witbey. How are you? I'm just walking by.
Who are you?
Me?
What are you doing here by yourself,
Oh,
little
I was.
fella?
Oh, nothing. I was just walking about. My daily walks in the morning. Gotta keep my legs
Daily
in shape.
What's your name?
My name is Plombert. A lot of people make fun of me and call me Plumbus, but I'm Plombert.
Right, Plombert. Well, were you friends with Bim Bam?
Who? You mean? Oh, I know. You mean Flop Lomp?
Yeah, Flop Flop.
Yes.
Well, he always kept himself. He was kind of a loner a little bit, but we all try to be nice to him. He was nice back. He was always a nice guy. He never made anyone angry or anything. So I guess you could say we were kind of friends, but not really.
Huh. When was the last time you saw him?
Let's see. I usually go my morning walks. I usually see him sometimes reporting to the captain if there's a problem that he needs fixed. However, I didn't see him this morning. I haven't seen him on my walk.
Haven't seen him.
Well, thanks for. Do you know anyone else who might have seen him or been close with him or talked to him recently?
I guess pretty much everyone knows him. Just no one's like his friend. So I guess you could ask. There's a few guys here at the cafeteria behind me that you could go ask. I'm sure they know something.
All right. Thank you, Plumbus.
It's Plombert. Plombert.
Oh,
He storms off.
sorry. I genuinely remembered his name is Plumber.
That's fantastic.
All right.
Okay.
You guys go to the cafeteria. You see the group of engineers very clearly because they have like greasy faces and they're all buff, but they're all very short.
Martha, she's
And they're
a
all
real
talking about their
witch.
wives.
Oh yeah, my third wife, Jennifer.
What a
Excuse me,
joker.
fellas.
Dude, she left me. I was really sad.
Excellent.
Wait, hold on.
engineers.
Hold on. Some broads are talking to us. What do you want, miss?
What do you want, Brad?
How rude.
Dumb Brad, look at her.
Nah,
Don't disrespect
You know what?
Miss
I don't want to
Whitby.
talk to him.
that woman looks
Theodora,
older than
you
this
talk
ship.
to him.
All right.
Well, this
I'll
ship
talk
is
to
really
these low lives.
this ship is only like a
Engineers
few,
are short
like a
and
year
the-
old.
The
Shut up,
short,
dingus.
The low lives.
Got men, engineers, please.
Ooh, she
We
called us
wanted to
men.
ask.
I'm sorry.
They're like oddly polite.
Wait, maybe this is the reason we keep losing our wives?
Shut up, dingus.
You're right. Sorry.
Anyways, we just wanted to ask you about one of your colleagues, Flort Flip.
Oh,
Wait,
you mean
question.
Flop Lomp.
Do these engineers know?
No, because they've been in
Okay.
the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Oh, Flop Lomp?
Flop
You mean
Lomp?
Flop Lomp?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flop
Yes,
Lomp.
him.
He's cool, he's always, sitting by himself, but I've tried to talk to him, but he just, he kind of is a quiet guy.
Yeah, but when he talks, he's a pretty funny guy. You
He's a
remember
pretty
his
funny
second
guy,
wife?
When was the last time you all saw him?
Well, he usually sits over there by that table, but he hasn't sat there. That's usually when we see him, and we try to talk to him. He doesn't work in the same sector of the engine room as we do, so we don't really see him until the break.
So you didn't see him this morning?
No.
No. Did you hear what we were saying, you broad?
Wait, maybe we should better ourselves as people and we would be happier.
Shut up, dingus! Why do we even let him sit here?
No, please. I have no other friends.
Alright, let's do a test then. Put your face in that oatmeal that you're
Miss
Put your
Witbey,
face
do
in
you
it.
have so many other
They're all chanting now.
Put your
I
face
do
in
have
it.
one
Put your
question.
Also, they don't have any idea of tempo.
But I
Go
won't
ahead.
ask
Your
it until
face
they
in it.
apologize.
Well,
worry.
Miss Whitby, I am very sorry.
Oh, dingus! Shut up!
I don't see what's wrong with
Even the old
apologizing
lady's
to
laughing
Witbey.
at you.
Well, I mean, you guys are trying to get questions out of us, so I don't understand what the leverage you're trying to produce, Lauren. You have no leverage.
Yeah, wait, why do we care what you have to ask us?
Yeah. We just want to eat our freaking oatmeal. And
And watch Dingus put his face in it.
No, please. I
You
don't
know
want
what?
my face.
Fine, whatever. Did you know if
See
this
you,
Blub
broad. Oh,
had
you're back.
any enemies?
No, he
Not
was generally
really.
well liked.
Yeah, no one ever made him put freaking oatmeal all over his face.
Dingus!
Maybe you're, channeling some inner hatred that you have towards yourself against me.
I stuffed Dingus's face into the oatmeal.
Maybe we should.
I like how it made a fart.
Yeah, I
noise.
think that would be best.
Okay, so you guys leave. You guys leave the cafeteria.
Do I have a weapon with me?
You do not. Except you can grab a wrench, I guess.
Okay, can I bring Lilith and then engineer man Hugo? You will stay here with the engineers, and I will go get a weapon and give one to her too, because I kind of trust her. Not really.
I already have a weapon.
I will give you gun. It is better than knife, you see. It is like a bunch of tiny knives.
You guys notice, even though you're not next to the leak anymore, you guys notice a foul smell coming from somewhere.
There's that smell again.
And all of a sudden, the lights go off, and you hear a strange noise around you. When the lights come back on, and you see that in front of you, one of the other engineers has blood coming from his throat, and is falling over and bleeding out on
Someone
the ground.
catch him!
Monday.
Oh my god!
You are the worst henge engineer I've ever seen.
You look down at your weapon, Lilith Carter, and you see his blood all over it.
No, I didn't. Okay, no.
Okay, well, Lilith Carter's a murderer. I say we tie her up in the engineer room and leave her all on her alone. How do you feel about that, Hugo?
Lilith doesn't have enough energy to do all this.
She is very capable of using that knife.
No, I didn't do this. I don't. Someone's framing me.
I don't think Lilith did this.
Why?
I do not think we should tie Lilith up in the engineer room and leave her alone.
Why are you so quick to point fingers, Friedrich?
Because my fingers have nothing else to do. Sorry, I joke sometimes.
I'm just saying. Why would I kill someone with you guys in the room with a bloody knife while I'm right next to you? It doesn't even make any sense.
No, Bingleberry. No, not him too.
An anime girl runs
He's
into
on the
the
verge
room.
of orgasming.
Okay, I say we almost. Well, I mean, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to call up Hankus and I'm going to tell him to bring us weapons. I say we tie up Lilith, and I say the engineer should watch her.
No.
And Hugo. No, Hugo, stick with me. I don't want to die.
But
How do you feel about that, Hugo? No.
Sorry, Carter. We don't really have any other options.
You do have an option.
Wait, why don't I watch Lilith Carter and then with some engineers so that I don't die?
What would I do?
I don't know. Do whatever you normally do when you're not doing anything.
You should try to talk to Miss Witbey.
All right.
Oh yeah,
I head
share
out.
the clues. Share the clues that you guys have.
Well, so is Lilith a criminal now?
Yes, we are tying her up.
He's our number one suspect.
Yeah.
This is
But
the prison cell. Let's go to the prison cell.
I mean,
Okay,
sure,
let's
yeah,
go
okay.
to
We
the
have a
gulag.
little prison cell meant for
Means a prison.
in case anyone had brought a monkey with them. This does happen quite often. You'll be
In case we find any exotic animals in here. Can it be like a fish tank instead?
Oh
An empty
yeah,
fish
that's
tank?
okay. So you guys go to the resident fish tank here at the Altum, and you put Lilith Carter tied up in there, and you shut.
Wait,
them
how
in.
would she breathe?
It's empty.
It's empty, bro.
Oh. I say we fill it up with water.
No.
You don't know if she's
Get
guilty
ahead
yet.
of herself.
It would be
could
funny.
play-
So meanwhile, Friedrich calls his defense team to hand him some weapons for self-defense, and Mr. Bond, Hugo Brahms, goes looking for the other detective squad. Hugo Brahms finally meets Miss Witbey and Miss Bravard, leaving the cafeteria.
Oh.
Oh, Hugo. Where's
That's
everyone
what I was
else?
looking for. We have a little situation down in the fish tanks. I'll
Uh-huh.
sit
Fish
on the way.
tanks.
Wait,
Did
no.
something happen?
Yeah, someone else died, and
Someone-
What?
we have a suspect at the moment. Do you guys have any leads?
Yeah, Flip Florp.
Mhm.
Flip-Florp, the
Mhm.
murder victim?
The
Murder
murder
victim.
victim.
Yeah, he was the first engineer to go.
The first.
There's
Well,
two.
who was the second?
We don't know that yet. His face is kind of dismembered along with his throat.
Oh. Well, at least we know what time Flip Flop was murdered.
What time
Like
was he
the
murdered?
better time frame. Well, he went. It says on the logs that he went at 7 a.m. to go fix the leak, and you
7
found him at 8. When did you find him?
8:45.
8:45. So he was murdered in between that time.
Well,
Hmm.
Lilith was me with the whole time.
Who?
Lilith.
So she's not the murderer.
We have to go to the aquarium right now.
Hugo and the rest walk down into the engine room, filling each other in on all the details they learned during the investigation, including the incident in the hallway. You guys meet up at from the engine room to the tank room, which is right beside the engine room, where Lilith
Wait,
is tied up.
before they come in, let them knock, and I want to point my gun.
It's just us.
Okay, you can come in.
Let Lilith out. She's innocent.
Explain.
We have a time frame of when Flip Flop could have been murdered.
What time? Tell me. Come on.
I forgot the time.
Between 7 and 8:45.
She was with me the whole time.
Sir! Oh no. And I made fun of him. The last thing I said to him was that his name was Plumbers. Plumber died.
Plumber.
We just spoke to Plumber.
Who is this
Why am I
Plumber?
British?
Who is he?
Why do you keep turning British? Okay, I let Lilith out of the thing, and I quickly apologize and return her knife.
See,
sorry.
I told you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't trust you. The blood was on your knife. Okay, that's good. I don't know why I'm speaking like this.
That is very true. It's
Please,
okay.
come with me. He's over here. Oh gosh.
All of the defense team come with their guns. They're like big knives. you
Okay.
see, that are very fast.
Call a medic.
This time, something strange is happening. Instead of just the stench being in a certain place, it is now around the body itself. And while there is that telltale slash on the neck, there is absolutely no blood anywhere.
Was he drained? Wait, was this a...
So
Then,
Can we
there's no
investigate
way
the
this...
smell now?
Wait.
Can we identify
We
the
were
smell?
all here when he was murdered, so that means none of us did it.
No, he was not in the engine room. He was doing his daily walk. He's in a hall.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so wait, it was either Miss Witbey or Theodora.
or me.
What? No, because you
What?
couldn't have done...
Why
What?
would you?
Elias, we've literally... Oh my god.
Or me.
It is us.
I shoot him with my gun.
I was just clearing the air so it would get suspected later.
Well, no, because me and Miss Witbey have alibis that we after we talked to him, we were in the cafeteria with the other engineer.
Yeah, but we're not going to the
Well,
cafeteria, and also we
Hugo
don't
is the
trust you,
only
and also I want
person.
to shoot you with my gun. What?
What?
No.
An engineer walks through you guys. Out of my way, gotta turn him into fuel, don't worry about it. He picks up the body.
No, Vic, we have to identify the smell.
He picked up the body, and you guys notice that underneath the body, there is a weird little smudge, like almost like a trail of smudge, and you
Is it
smell it.
disappearing?
You smell this. No, it's not. You smell it.
Can you describe it? What color? What flavor? What?
It's like a mixture of
He's-
black and a little bit of like blood, a little bit.
Friedrich, you have the biggest nose. Smell it.
Sniff it.
You guys follow the smudge and you see it goes behind the pipes on the wall. You know, like the hallway is like covered with pipes on the walls, and it goes behind them. And
Just like Harry Potter.
one of the defense crew pulls out a flashlight. One of the defense crew pulls out a flashlight, and they light behind the tubes, and they see that the trail continues on the floor. What do you guys do?
I'm Hankus. I'm the one with the flashlight. I'm gonna go investigate, and not die.
That's
Thank
really
you,
good idea.
Hankus.
Good luck, Hankus.
Go, Hankus. You go get him.
Speed.
You guys follow. Wait, do you guys not follow him with him?
No,
Oh,
he
I
got
thought we
us.
couldn't all
What?
fit.
We'll just wait for the stream.
It seems kind of odd that a murderer so calculated will leave a trail, don't you think?
So we're
Mm-hmm.
just basically leading
Everyone
to-
search up. Everyone. Scream.
Hankus,
No, that's not how we would scream, you idiot.
Oh, boop, 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 boop. What is
No,
it?
no, you're not doing this. You're not. Get out of
Okay,
here.
then
Get
scream.
out of here.
Get out of here.
Scream.
Hankus!
Hankus, no.
You guys,
Hey.
He was my
Hankus.
favorite side character.
do you guys run to him?
No,
Yeah.
we leave it there. Oh, okay. we
Ben,
run
you
to-
should run to him. You have a gun.
I run to him the most because he's my
There's
favorite.
like a tiny knife as you.
Okay, you see something horrifying. You enter the room Hankus was just in, and you see him lying on the floor with something big, slimy, fat, and black around his neck. It
Nicki Minaj.
looks like a giant leech. No, it looks like a giant leech.
Slimy.
Yeah. There you see. As soon as you see him, though,
Shoot one of you.
as soon as you see him, the overwhelming smell like makes you go like, "Ugh," and the thing tries to scuttle away, and Miss Witbey and Theodora realize it's the same sound they heard in the hallway before. However, it's a lot more sluggish now because you see that it's very fat because now it has a belly full of blood.
Chase
Can
it.
I shoot it with my
Shoot
gun?
it.
You see, this gun, it
Shoot
is like
it.
a knife, you see, but it's
Shoot
much
it.
bigger and
Shoot
much
it,
faster.
Friedrich.
Oh
Yes.
God, you shut up about the stupid knives and couldn't shoot it.
Well, you see, I'm not talking about knives. I'm talking about a
God
gun.
dang it.
Bang, bang, bang into the room.
Yeah, I shoot
Somebody
it. I don't know
should
why we are
grab the
waiting.
gun.
Just bang bang into the
Okay, here we go.
You know he wants it.
You shoot it, and it's still alive, but it's leaking
All
blood
over you.
everywhere.
Can I throw my knife at it?
Yeah. You throw it perfectly, stab it, goes through the
I
back,
say.
to the wall behind them, and it's squirming around, but it cannot remove itself until
Nice,
it starts pushing itself, trying to push itself off the knife. As it's squirming, ends up cutting itself more and more until it inadvertently cuts its body in half because it's trying to get out of the knife. And surprisingly, still moving, except with half of his body cut in half, starts squirming around until it farts out of existence and just flops there, dude. Like a big.
See, what did I say?
Wow.
She can handle that knife perfectly. Good job.
That was
Lilith.
cool.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank
Do
you.
you guys want to know the story that I had in my head, basically? Like
Yeah.
what
No.
happened, so-
Yeah.
I thought it was someone we knew.
So basically, there was a leak, a random leak that happened to occur. That was the thing boring itself through the ship with its sharp teeth. Then Flop Blomp went to fix it. However, once he fixed it, it was too late. The thing was already inside, and it killed him. And as soon as the murder happened, someone else saw him and reported it. So the creature didn't have time to actually suck the blood. And the same thing happened when the lights went out. Because it was climbing through the tubes and cables of the ship, it accidentally
This is the monster explaining what happened to us.
This is basically it messed up one of the cables and a little bit it turned off, and it took its time. It thought it was its perfect time to strike, and it again, the lights went back on though, so it squirmed away without anyone noticing. So yeah, it was that the blood squirted on Lilith's knife.
See?
It was just pure coincidence, and you guys took it.
Is it still alive?
No, it died.
Did you hear that it farted out of existence?
Engineers, put its body in the furnace.
I'm not touching that. What the heck?
It's your job. Do
Do
it.
as I say. I have a gun, you see. It's like a big knife, but it's much bigger and faster.
What was the guy that you were pushing his face into oatmeal?
Dingus, go get it.
No, please. I don't want to go get it.
I push him into the thing.
Go!
And he
It's
trips
slimy.
over Hankus's body.
It's so slimy. Go.
So wait, we still
one
don't
can
know who the convict is. And we don't trust each other anymore.
I mean, I thought we do since we figured out that, none of us did
Yes,
it.
but it could have been any one of us.
But it
But
wasn't.
it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
No, you're missing my point. I'm supposed to be creating tension,
point
you
is
see.
a bit stupid.
Well then fine, I'll go back to my quarters. Oh frick.
Quarters.
I accidentally said the last word in British.
Just coming out. I'm not gonna say.
Man, I really wasted Hankus' life for nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know why you just set him by himself, dude.
I agree with